closing in on game time at Wrigley Field. It's the Reds and the Cubs, next on the show. It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place, and the charm hasn't faded a bit at venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Cubs. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, you're looking at two guys here getting their second opportunity here this year. Mixed results, as you can see, in their first turn, so we'll see what's in store for them in this second time around.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. And on the mound to try to tackle this lineup, there you see the numbers for the 6'6" right-hander Jason Hammel. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, even as the leadoff batter in the ballgame, this is something that he'll do from time to time, but this time it didn't work out for him.
Brandon Phillips will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4-irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
In is Joey Votto now. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
And now a pitch on the way. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. None left for Cincinnati. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And a look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Now there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
In there, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
This ball's grounded foul. Now the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Well, you just saw the good slider for the punch out there, but let's call up the scouting report to give you a look at what else he features. Jorge Soler will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch on the way. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
And a good swing right there gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at ball one.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a two-out double.
Boy, now that's a home run and a double against him here in the first inning. It looks like he's had a hard time just settling in, and they're jumping all over him.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here he comes on 2-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone! two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, good for him. He's really shown some solid power so far in his career. And he's about to reach a milestone that quite a few Major League hitters never reach. And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Shortstop.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Now a ball lined towards center field. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds nothing.